Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be reading Squidward's Suicide Creepypasta. And as you can see, my hair is messed up a little. And I'm also here with Adam.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I'm watching One Piece.
Yeah, so we are going to be reading Squidward's Suicide. And we are going to read a whole bunch of creepypastas and then like every Wednesday probably, and yeah, let's start. I don't care. Let's just pretend it's Wednesday. Alright. This is gonna get scary. Alright. I just want to start off by saying if you want an answer at the end, prepare to be disappointed. There just isn't one. I was an intern at Nickelodeon Studios for a year in 2005 for my degree in animation. I wasn't paid, of course. Most internships aren't. But it did have some perks beyond education. To adults, it might not seem like a big one, but most kids at the time would go crazy over it. Not really, no. Now, since I work directly with the editors and animators, I got to view the new episode days before they aired. I'll get right to it without giving too many unnecessary details. They had very recently made the SpongeBob movie, and the entire staff was somewhat sapped of creativity, so it took them longer to start up the season. But the delay lasted longer for more upsetting reasons. There was a problem with the Series 4 premiere. Everyone and everything back for several months. Right. Me and two other interns were, oh god, oh no, it's starting. Me and two other interns in the editing room, along with the lead animators and sound editors for the final cut, we received a copy that was supposed to be Fear of a Krabby Patty. Oh god. Oh god. Adam, it's starting. And gathered around the screen to watch. Now, given that it isn't finally yet, yet animators often put up a mock title card, sort of an inside joke for us, with phony, oftentimes lewd titles such as not gonna read that instead of Rockabye Bible. I don't know. When SpongeBob and Patrick adopt a oh my god, I remember that. Sea scallop. Nothing particularly funny, but a lighted chuckle. So when we saw this, oh no, title card, Squidward's Suicide, we didn't think it was more than a joke. Oh god, more of a joke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You ready? Getting into the story, Adam.
Alright, go it.
Right. Oh, please. Oh, is there not anymore? What? The heck? Alright. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. There's a video? No, I'm not watching that. Alright. One of the interns did a small throw laugh at it. The happy-go-lucky music plays as is normal. The story began with Squidward practicing his clarinet. Oh no. Hitting a few sour notes like normal. We hear SpongeBob laughing outside and Squidward stops, yelling at him to keep it down as he has a concert that night and he needs to practice. SpongeBob says okay, and he goes to see Sandy with Patrick. The bubbles splash screen and we see the ending of Squidward's concert. This is when, oh no. Oh god. This is when things began to seem off. Oh god. Oh no. This is getting creepy. While playing, a few frames repeat themselves, but the sound doesn't at this point the sound is synced up with animation, so yes, that's not common. But when he stops playing, the sound finishes as if the skip never happened. There is slight murmuring in the crowd before they begin to boo him. No normal cartoon booing is that common in the show, but you can very clearly hear malice in it. I don't know what that means. Squidward in full frame looks visibly afraid. Oh god, that was hard to read. Tongue twister. That shot goes to the crowd with SpongeBob in the center frame, and he is too booing. Very much unlike him. That isn't the oddest thing though. What is odd is that everyone had hyper-realistic eyes. I'm done. Very detailed, clearly not shots of real people's eyes, but of something a bit more real than CGI. The pupils were red. Some of us looked at each other, obviously confused, but since we weren't the writers, we didn't question its appeal to children yet. Oh no, it's starting. The suicide part starting. The shot goes to Squidward sitting on the edge of his bed, looking very forlorn. The view out of his porthole window is a night sky, so it isn't very long after the concert. The unsettling part is at this point there is no sound. Oh god. You ready? Literally no sound. Are you ready, Adam? I'm asking you, are you ready? Just quietness. Oh god. Not even the feedback from the speakers in the room. It's as if the speakers were turned off, though their status showed them working perfectly. He just sat there blinking in the silence for about 30 seconds. Then he started to sob softly. He put his tentacles over his eyes and cried for a full minute more, all while a sound in the background very slowly growing from nothing to barely audible. It sounded like a slight breeze through the forest. Are you creeped?
Yeah.
Alright. The screen slowly begins to zoom in on his face. Oh god, by slow I mean it's only noticeable if you look at shots 10 seconds apart side by side. His sobbing gets louder, more full of hurt and anger. Then the screen twitches a bit as if it twists on itself. Then for a split second, back to normal. The wind through the trees gets slowly louder and more severe, as if a storm is brewing somewhere. This eerie part is the sound, and Squidward's sobbing sounded real, as if the sound wasn't coming from the speakers, but as if the speakers were holes the sound was coming through from the other side. As good as sound as the studio likes to have, they don't purchase the equipment to be that good, to produce sound of that quality. Below the sound of wind and sobbing, very faint, it sounded like laughing. I can't sleep tonight. It came at odd intervals and never lasted more than a second. So you had a hard time pinning it. We watched this show twice, so pardon me if things sound too specific, but I've had time to think about them. After 30 seconds of this, the screen blurred and twitched violently. Something flashed over the screen, as if a single frame was escaped. Ooh! Oh my god. Oh. From what I'm looking at here, this is gonna get really creepy. The lead editor paused and rewound frame by frame. What we saw was horrible. It was a still photo of a dead child. He couldn't have been more than 6. Okay. Now it's starting to get super creepy. The face was mangled and bloodied, one eye dangling over his upturned face. Ew. popped. He was naked down to his underwear, his stomach cruelly cut open, and his entrails lying beside him. He was laying on some pavement that was probably a road. Ew. Ew. And the most upsetting part that there was a shadow of a photographer. There was no crime tape, no other tags or markers. The angle was completely off for a shot designed to be evidence. But it would seem, oh my god. I'm reading this quietly. Screen flipped back to Squidward, still sobbing louder than before, half body in frame. There was now what appeared to be blood running down his face from his eyes. The blood was also done in a hyper-realistic style, looking as if you touched it and you would get blood on your fingers. The wind sounded now. It was a gale blowing through the forest. About 5 seconds after, Squidward went silent, as did all sound. Like this, he started. He put his tentacles down, and his eyes were done in hyper-realism, like the others in the beginning of this episode. They were bleeding. Ew. Bloodshot and pulsating. He just stared at the screen, watching, as if watching the viewer. After about 10 seconds, he started sobbing. This time, not covering his eyes. The sound was piercing and loud, most fear including all of his sobbing with mixed screams. Tears and blood were dripping down at a heavy rate. The wind sound came back, and so did the deep voice laughing. Ew. No, I'm not reading that. It was hard to believe, but the next one was different, and we couldn't tell what. He went on to the next same thing. He went back to the forest and played them quicker, and I lost it. I vomited on the floor, the animating and the sound editors gasping at the screen. The 5 frames were not as from the video. We slowly started to see the hand lift out the guts. We saw the kid's eyes focus on it. We saw the 2 frames beginning to blink. The lead sound editor told us to stop. He had to call in to see this. He had to call in the creator to see this. Mr. Hillenberg arrived within about 15 minutes. He was confused at why he had cause. Oh no! Oh no! And so the editor just continued the episode. Once the few frames were shown, all screaming, all sounds stopped. Squidward was just staring at the viewer, full frame of the hand, full frame of the face for about 3 seconds. The shot quickly panned out, and that deep voice said, "Do it!" And we see, no, ew. And we see Squidward's hands, a shotgun. A shotgun. A shotgun. He immediately puts the gun in his mouth and pulls the trigger. Realistic blood and brain matter swallow. Realistic blood and brain matter splatters the wall behind him and his bed. He flies back with force. The last 5 seconds of the episode show his body on the bed, on his side, one eye dangling on what's left of his head above the floor, staring blankly at it. Then the episode ends. Alright. There you go. We have just read Squidward's suicide. Now there's more backstory on this, so I'm gonna put this link in the... Bro, they have the original. Oh my god. It's creepy. You ready? I'm not watching that. I'm not. There's no way I'm watching that. Alright, so I'm gonna put the link in the description so you guys can read the rest. So, bye. Say bye. Say bye. No? He's just too creep right now. Alright, bye guys.